Did your choir, John, did your choir ladies enjoy it?
My choir ladies, yeah. I think there was at least one choir dude.
Was there one choir dude?
They were just, she knew the ones that were standing.
I know the couple that are in my community garden, two
Yeah.
ladies.
Oh yeah, who do you know? You know them by name or just know
I'll find it.
the faces? Yeah, I think they all had a great time.
Yeah.
So that was
The
such
first
an
time they
amazing
had done
show.
it was so much fun.
And wasn't
Yeah.
Levance incredible? I gotta say, the tenor soloist that sang Bridge Over
Oh,
Troubled Water, out of this world. So with all that being said,
He also saved it for the end.
he saved it for
He
the
didn't
end.
just come out belting. He's like the perfect guy to use his chops.
Right, right. It just takes you every step of the way.
Oh, yes.
I totally feel that. Yeah. It's an important part of the process to get out and see beautiful live music, right? So hope we all do that sometimes. Will you join me in a bit of a stretch? We'll start tonight's rehearsal with a little warm-up. And I'll let you just stretch out your shoulders.
Come go up there.
Rolling your shoulders as you're comfortable. Big around 3 times. Nice and slow, maybe in the opposite direction. Forward. If you can, do one in one sense and one in the other. And the other way. Okay, reach up tall, breathe in nice and full. And out. And then let's reach over to the side and breathe in nice and full. And out, back to center. Over to the side, nice and slow. Breathe in, feel that stretch. And relax, back to center. Okay, release your body downwards. And if you'll just bring your shoulders up and back and release. And the neck, come around. Nice and slow. It's not a race. Okay, great. We have C major, Bob. We'll sing. Oh, I'm so close to y'all in the front row. This will work. Yes. I know last time I made some people nervous by playing with the stuff. Prefer it up here. At least I thought I did. Here we go. We'll go up. Every note in between. Good. Start to add more support. Yeah, good. I saw just a couple of heads stretching for the top. Can I add a contrary gesture? So we're going to go. So restart your hands somewhere neutral, like in the upper middle place, and let's try again. Ready? Here we go. Experiment with a few things. Find a gesture for yourself. Start to sing through the top note. Good. Keep going. Couple more. Good. Sing through that top note. Okay, thank you, everyone. Back to C major. We have wee oh wee oh wee oh wee oh wee oh. Ready, go. Let's go down. Good. Can I just have a little bit taller E? Wee oh instead of wee. Back to B flat. Ready, or B flat. Ready. Here we go. And couple more. back to C major, and if I can have hey, oh, ready, go. Hey, good, let me stop you again, friends. Yeah, just looking for, again, a little bit more height in that vowel. Hey, I get sort of the upper lip front sound. If I'm exaggerating, of course, to make my point. You sound much more beautiful than that automatically. I think if we can lengthen a little bit, it would be a little bit more beautiful. Hey, oh, ready, try it, go. Hey, oh. Thank you, beautiful. Beautiful, now start to sing through it. Beautiful, sing through that. Keep it tall. Good, couple more. Last one. Thank you. Can I have E major? And can I just check all of our vowels on? Ni, ne, na, no, nu. Ready, go. That's lovely. Let's go up a step and do it again. Good. Will you just bring in that contrary gesture to that? So when we get to no, it doesn't feel like we're reaching up. I just got like 1 or 2 percentages of that. No. You release the jaw downward. Ready? Here we go. Do a gesture with me, and let's go up. Ready? And. Let's try one more. And. Thank you, everyone, for getting involved, getting your body involved with me this evening. Can I try one last thing just to check in on some straight tone technique? Back to D major, if you would. Can I hear? Try, so that's do, ti, sol, mi, do. On a beautiful ooh, ready? Let's go down to D flat. And in particular, that first half step down, if you can think really carefully about barely move. Try it together as a choir. Ready? Here we go. Do and. Lovely. Yeah. Nicely in tune. Beautiful vowel. Good straight tone. The only thing that I would add or ask you to add is just the legato connection in the voice, because it has to do with like the technique and how sustainable and practical execution of that is in like a performance context, for example, where if you're not connecting and mapping the distance with your voice from one note to a next, it can feel less secure and less reproducible. If that makes sense. Do you hear I'm moving from one to a next and sort of connecting them? So we have the interstitial parts of the notes. Try it, ready, here we go, and. Try again, here, listen to Bob's. Will you play it for us? Beautiful, thank you, Bob. And here we go. I got a little tiny shiver. Thank you. Have a seat. Let's pull out personnel atelier. So we got so much to do today. Let's get it. Let's see if we can do personnel, all of my works, take a break, and then save an hour for all of the Lights of Remembrance music. My goal, currently the plan is to reserve an hour for the next 3 rehearsals for Nights of Remembrance. We'll see how efficiently we work tonight, how well we remember what we did last year, and if we can instead reclaim some of that time in the next couple of rehearsals for other stuff, then we will. That's the challenge that I'm posing to myself. I want to start with Personnel Hodie because it's a little bit more straightforward of a piece, and see if we can get some phrasing things going on. It's like an early music type of thing, so all of the beautiful vowels that we just did, you can add a lot more bite to them. Will you give me a G minor chord, please? Personnel Hodie voces puerule laudentes iucunde qui nobis est natus. So let's hear where you're at from the beginning, if you would. Ready? Daga daga go. Personnel hodie voces puerule laudentes iucunde qui nobis est natus sumo Deo datus et vir ultimately, we'll get it to move a little bit faster. I know, just a little bit of a reminder. Here's 15. Bob, will you pitch out beat 3 if I'm counting in 4, which this is in 2, of course, but this is et de vir. Just checking our pitches nice and slow. Et de vir 15. We pitched that for us. And do we also have any other notes? No, you're absolutely right. That's on a unison. Thank you. So we just hold one note at a time. Here's et. Those are the notes. Beautiful. I think the biggest one is getting to 17 right away. Some of us have a 4th that we're skipping there. We're taking it in from the beginning, but first gonna have, we say Personnel Hodie with a little bit of marcato. Ready, 1. Personnel Hodie voces puerule laudantes iucunde qui nobis est natus. Good, friends. And then if you get your metronome going inside your body on page 3, natus, those cutoffs can be rather precise, and that adds the rhythmic accuracy and the excitement, and also propels us forward in the piece. Natus, so really precise with that. Can I hear right at natus? Ready, go. And natus, sumo Deo natus. Yeah, be annoyingly precise. The first one was great. Natus, but then the next one felt a little bit sluggish. Datus, et de vir. And eventually we'll move a little bit faster. Let me hear you sing from the beginning. We try, let me show you what 100 is. Personnel hodie. So hopefully we can get there. Let's try a little bit slower. Daga daga 2, ready, ba. Personnel hodie voces puerule laudentes iucunde qui nobis est natus sumo Deo datus et de vir et de vir et de virgineo et de procreatus. All the way to the end that time. Good, faster from the top. Ready? 1, 2, go. Personnel hodie voces puerule laudantes iucunde qui nobis est natus sumo Deo datus et de vir et de vir et de virgineo. Atus, ready, speak. Atus. Again.
Fantastic, yeah, good. And then it's really quite nice already. At the bottom of page 3, I think we could just give them a special treat that they're not expecting, them being the audience, in just adding a little bit of phrase to it right at the end. So the whole thing is kind of rudimentary. But then I think I indicated this to you maybe at some point in the past, like maybe just suddenly more of a phrase than they're expecting. So this is 15. Do et de Virgineo. Will you mark like mezzo piano at 15 et de vir? And I feel like that marking alone would be enough to encourage you to just bring it back basically. And then you'll watch me and we'll add some stress and create a little bit of a phrase. Can I take you from et de vir and see if we can accomplish that? By the way, after that sudden legato legato gesture at 17, I think we can just snap back to ventre procreatus, and that little bit of contrast I think will make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so that's just right at the end. That's at 17. You kind of snap back to the original feeling. So just a couple bars of like sudden legato. Let's see if it feels satisfying and fun. Okay, here's pick up to E. Sorry, pick up to 12. Et de vir. And 1, 2.
Et de vir, 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 et de vir, 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 et de Virgineo, ventre procreatus.
Yeah, will you do it one more time and push it a little bit further? Do you see the idea that I'm going for? Let's see if we can do it and make it really obvious. Here's et de vir. 1, 2.
Et de vir, 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 et de vir, 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 et de Virgineo, ventre procreatus.
Let's keep going, yeah. 1, 2.
In mundo nascitur, manis evolutur, praesepe monitur, sabulo brutorum, rectus supernorum, perdidit, dit, dit, perdidit, dit, dit, perdidit, spolia, princeps infernorum.
Yeah. Just 2 times. Will you be more hammery and insistent? And have fun with it. So one of the times is 35, again, in distinction from the legato, which I think will also work nicely here. Princeps infernorum. What's the translation of that? Does anybody know? Infernorum probably means like something spooky, right? Yes. Any Latin scholars? I'm sorry, I don't know for you. I really am sorry. And then the other time, stabulo brutorum. I'll look it up for next time. Can I hear this one more time? 20 trebles? Questions? Let's
Where
go
do
to
you want the legato line?
So it's the same as before. Could I have you mark a couple things in treble? So 26 on stabulo. Whatever says marcato to you. So, you could say marcato, or you could do these little check mark things. They're not really check marks. They look like what are those, down bows? So something to just, whatever says to your brain, and we'll say to your brain in a performance context, which is coming up rather quickly, to do a thing there. And then on page 5, perdidit spolia. So that's 33. If you can just give...
Where is the mezzo piano going, or the mezzo forte?
I was asking for marcato, but additionally, the dynamic that would contribute to a shift of tone in 33 on perdidit. So you can mark mezzo piano there, legato. And then some snap back to the original thing. Let's do it. 20. All right, we can miss those 2 beats. So this is 2 beats and then you're in. Ready?
In mundo nascitur, manis evolutur, praesepe monitur, sabulum brutorum, rectus supernorum, perdidit, dit, dit, perdidit, dit, dit, perdidit, spolia, princeps infernorum.
Let's keep going for time. Sorry about that. Yeah, thank you for being ready. Yeah, I shouldn't talk there because that one's even shorter than the one before, isn't it? So before we have bam, bam, ba da da dee, dum, entrance, and then here it's faster. It's dum, dum, da da, enter. Madri tres. Yes, question. I got Alan in the back. Marcato. 26 Marcato on Stabilo. Is that the question? Thank you.
35.
35.
Are we singing the F sharp correctly?
Yeah, no.
Because it's
Oh, does that not sound super clean?
It doesn't sound super right.
All right, let's do some of this in slow motion. Panis in, also flying up to those G's. Sopranos could be a little bit cleaner.
so we're
But I will have to use all of our rehearsal time really deliberately. Let me hear 35 princeps. We pitched that out for them, Bob. One note at a time, princeps. Here's preen. Next. Infernorum. As you bring it forward, also go in for height. But that sounds right. Do, ti, do, infernorum. All right, maybe we'll have time to come back to this again. I know you're going to push us forward with the tenors and the basses. Here's 38. Will you give us 2 bars before that, Bob? So here's 37. Ready, and ding, dong. Okay, all right, yeah, good. Yeah, we need to pick some of this apart, don't we? Maritres venerunt munero offerunt parvum inquirunt stellulam sequeno. Right, finding those B naturals, I think, is the first trick for the middle voices. And then let me hear just the tenor part, what's indicated. So wait, riddle me this. Altos, are you singing here? Right. Let me hear tenors on your own. Thank you, altos. Here's 38 and 1. Maritres venerunt So that's a big moment. Et miram eo ferrento. Yeah, but really good. Let's take a look at that. Pick up to 50. Auruntus. We start there. And one auruntus, tus, auruntus et miram. Okay, yeah, that's okay to drop out. Good rehearsal technique. Aurum tuus, if you'll connect that time in distinction. So again, we get this legato out of nowhere. So 50, 51, and 52. Okay, can we get this to move? Will you play their parts with them? 38 as much as you can, emphasizing the bass and the tenor, Bob, if necessary. What's up?
Pronunciation at the very end is offerendo.
Offerendo. Yes, yeah. Here's again, 38.
No natural is definitely flat.
Any other questions before we dive in at 38? Here's 38. Is that right? Here's our G. And 1.
Maritres venerunt munero offerunt aurum inquirunt stellulam sequendo in sonore rondo aurum tus aurum tus aurum tus et miram eo ferrendo.
Very good. It's coming, everyone. Can I take you in slow motion from parvulum inquirunt? So that's 39, 40, 41, 42. Pick up to 43, parvulum, and I'm just going to have you hold every chord so that we can hear those naturals lock in. Parvulum. Everybody know where I am? Here's par and Good. tenors, can I have ipsum 46? I almost felt like I heard somebody go from below. Sorry, here's your C. Go ahead, tenors, and 1 and 2. Good. If you just open up the sound, drop the jaw a little bit. I'm sort of getting. You're just closing out the sound entirely. Open that up for me. Yes, Bob.
Just wanted to make sure you continue into the 3-2 because the switch from B natural to B flat wasn't necessarily consistent.
Right. Yep. Yeah. And then finding the G minor chords on the next little bit. Let's do it. Okay. How about ipsum adorando? All parts now. 46. Here we go. Yeah, I'm missing the tenors. Here's ipsum one more time. 46.
We lost our part.
Yeah, we lost it.
Thank you.
Gavin tenors. Here we go. Here's ipsum. And it's already a little under pitch there. Ipsum. Try it again. Here's ipsum. Here's all. All parts from 38. Let's do a little bit faster. Magi tres. And still getting that marcato if you can. Here we go. And 1. Magi tres. Okay, let's keep going to go. Nice cutoff. Way to go. Can we do the whole thing? Pastor, will you stand, please? Pastor, stand. Let's give it a run from the beginning. Dum, digga, digga, dum. Start to think about that stage and how awesome it's going to be to sing this to that packed audience. We sold some tickets. I think it's selling well. That's the last time. Okay, probably going to too.
And someday, oh, the end, just qui nobis est natus, sumo Deo datus, et Virgine hoc, et procreatus. In mundo nascitur, panis vetur, recebe monitur, stabulum brutorum, recur supernorum, perdidit, perdidis folia, princeps infernorum. Magis tres venerunt, monera oferunt, pardonum inquirunt, severa sequendo, ipsum adorando, arum tus, arum tus, severa, egi offerendo.
Yay! Have a seat, everyone. Good job. Good job. Yeah, sopranos. This is like probably the worst like vocal technique sort of gesture to give to you, but I feel like that's what has to happen on those parts, right? You just have to fire those up there. Right now we have a moment where it's not agreeing, so if we can find that. But just, I think that's I buy that. I buy that, everyone. Good. Can we go on? Let's go to God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. I'm really curious to check on this one, and I think I'd like to start at the key change where we left off. Here's page 6. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. And while you're pulling that out, Bob, can you play the treble part from pick up to 69 as they go up that sort of scale? Do you know this? Let's do it. That was effective, just holding chords and waiting for them to lock in. Let's apply that here as well. The rhythm, of course, later on will be one, when they came to dramatic, da 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 da, but when. So that's sort of the excitement here. Here's one note at a time. Everybody know where I'm at? Here's pick up to 69, page 6. But. Let me hear that chord. Beautiful. Next one. Nice, Isaiah. Good. Let me just hear altos once on your own. So believe it or not, middles are dominating right now. Normally it's the top. We'll have a little bit more sound. Here's altos, but when, let's try it in time slowly. 1, 2. But when they came to nice. Can I add the middles to that? Here's but when they came. 1, go. But when they came to that sounds great. Let me just do it one more time. Same parts. But when 1, 2. But when they came to yeah. If you can just I'm getting a bit of if you can just narrow the vibrato a little bit in this zone. It's like you have to think a little bit like intense Andrew Sisters. Like Andrew Sisters had too much to drink or something. I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of a good spooky Andrew Sisters. That's what I want. I want these to kind of laser a little bit more. So a little bit less shake if we can. All the parts now, but when? 1, 2. But when they came to good. Now piano to forte, a little bit faster. But 1, 2. But when they came to Bethlehem. But when to Bethlehem. Good. And then the sopranos and the middles take off doing their thing. This was a little bit tricky to us before. Any questions before we take a look at soprano and the middles? We look at the rhythm that happens next. It goes rest, but when to Bethlehem they came. We just do that much. And will you say the rest with me? 1, 2, ready, go, rest, but when they came. Sorry, that's but when they came, right? No. I think I was right. You see where I am? Here's 73. Here we go. Saying the rest with me.
It's a pick up to 73.
That's right, yeah.
Sing about what?
So I'll count you in 72, and then you'll say the rest on the downbeat of 73 with me, okay? And just you'll feel the rest that way, and then later you'll delete it in your brain, and you'll be ready for the entrance, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and rest. But when to Bethlehem they came, they found him in a manger with oxen.
Wait a minute.
Making some sense?
We're saying the lower words or the upper words?
Upper words. Upper words.
Upper words, yeah.
So we don't have opposite.
Yes, you do. It's on the next page.
So I'm on page 6. I hope you have the updated score.
We have no opposite.
It's on page 7, measure 80.
Do you see oxen or something? That's right, we have different pages, so I'm not going to say pages, I'm just going to say measures. Okay? Yes, question.
Are tenors singing the bottom note of that chord, or is that alto 1 and 2?
At 68.9, that's just the trebles. Yeah, that's just the trebles.
It's alto line.
So we're not doing anything.
Singing at all until the bass.
And then you sing with the basses later on. Right? Yeah, absolutely. Good. Okay, everybody with me? Here's 73. 73. And we're gonna say rest, and then I'm interested in the rhythm still, just locking in. You're doing a second idea, like a counter melody, right? So let's see if this will lock for us. 1, 2, ready, go, rest. But when to bed. Okay, I'm confused by what I'm hearing. I'm hoping that we're all on the same score. Let me hear it one more time. 73, but when to... so the first, you see, you've got dotted as 8th note rest. It goes, just listen to it once. Can I have silence, please, right now? It goes rest, but when to bed. Let me hear that. Ready, go, and rest, but when to Bethlehem they came. Not quite. Bethlehem. I think it's really messing with us because the rest of the time you have long, long, short, short, long, long, short, short. We all speak that? Ready, here we go. Long, long, short, short, long, long, short, short. And here it's like that except it's extended. So long, long is in that dotted quarter note. And then short, short is in the quarters. We have long, short, long, short. We speak that to ready, go. Long, short, long, short. So we have Bethlehem, ready, go. Bethlehem. First measure goes, but when to bed, ready, go, and go. But when to Bethlehem they came. Make sense? Okay, will you pitch that out for us? And we're going to do it nice and slow. Here's 73. But. Just hold your first pitch, tops and middles. That's 73, so. One more time, here's holding that first pitch. Good, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Bravo! Do it again. There it is. It's coming. Here's 1, 2, ready, go. Fantastic. Altos and tenors and basses at the same point. But when to 1, 2, go. But when
To Bethlehem they came, where Alice infant lay. They found him in a manger, where oxen feed on hay.
Good, that's familiar, right? That's easy. Now, okay, add it together. Everybody together, let's try it. 1, 2, go.
But when to Bethlehem they came, where Alice infant lay. They found him in a manger, where oxen feed on hay.
Good, do it have crazy chords. Making sense? Questions? Yes.
Oxen, it looks to me like it's 2 eighth notes for the first and second soprano.
Yeah. Oxen is mine. Oxen is mine.
It's 2 dotted.
Do you see the dots there? Okay. Oxen is mine. Yeah. Again, 73. We start together. But when 1, 2, go.
But when two left the road, they found him in a manger, once empty of his mother Mary kneeling down unto the Lord did pray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Very nice. Everyone, can I have pick up to 81, his mother? Let's just check these chords out one at a time. I buy what you did. Here's his mother. Like jazzy vibe, so no craziness, and then you're gonna go, oh, tie. If you can show it a lot of sort of control and discipline in this moment as you can shift feelings. What's indicated isn't exactly what I wanted. You see that decrescendo takes you all the way here. I wonder if instead you can like, we mark a lift between pray and oh tidings. So just a little bit of a line or something that tells your brain that you're gonna shift without slowing anything down. Mother Mary kneeling down unto the Lord did pray. Oh, tidings of God. Looking for a little bit of a shift in tone and color there. Here's pick up to 81, see if we can do that. A little bit in time, but still under pitch. Yes. Here's your first pitch. Go ahead and hold it. Yes. Let's try everyone. Here we go. 1, 2, go. Sopranos, if you'll avoid any sense of scoop on comfort, I don't think it works. And careful with the tidings. You just stay nice on tidings of. Don't let that diphthong come in too soon. Other than that, it's coming well. Altos, I think we need to. Let's just take a look at your part. Altos alone at 81 with the pickup. His mother, 1, 2, go.
His mother Mary kneeling down unto the Lord did pray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Nice work, nice work. Tidings of comfort and joy. Finding those pitches right away. Nicely done. Okay, let's see if we can take it to the end, friends. Let's keep going. Here's 91 with the pickup. God rest. This part's a little bit easier. Go 1, 2, go. God rest 2, go. God rest 2.
Mary Chelton, and there's nothing you display. But Christ our Savior, Christ our Savior, was born as King to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Tidings of
the good work we did. So here's 125. Will you all watch me? All eyes on me, and I'll just show you. It goes, tidings of comfort and joy. Will you speak with me? 1, 2, ready, go. Tidings of comfort and joy. One more time for confidence. 1, 2, ready.
Tidings of comfort and joy.
Cha. Yeah, watching, right. Yeah, it's funny when we get to that point. Don't fall in the hole. Where's the hole? 123. There's a big hole there. Don't fall in it, troubles. Comfort and. You might take a breath there to make sure that nothing happens in our beautiful rest. 118, comfort and joy. Can you take it right there, sopranos? 118, 1, 2. Comfort and joy, 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 comfort. That's the whole. Let's see if we can give it a run. I know it's all just sort of holding together. Let's hold it together in a little bit of a run here. I know at the beginning also we haven't addressed. Yes, I see a hand over there from Julie. Was there a question, Julie? Oh, I thought I saw. Oh, I thought I saw a hand raising. Okay. My sense is on the 12/8 moments, da, da, dee, da, da, dee, is that they want to rush. Because you want it to be like the other ones. So, dee, da, daga, 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 dee, daga, 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 da. Stays right in the pocket there rhythmically. Okay? Then we can do this from the beginning. Altos. So we'll have cha, 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 cha. Ready? And sopranos. 2, tenors, 2, 3, 4. Basses, 2, ready?
From God our Heavenly Father, a blessing.
think I sort of took a page out of Rudder's book there, the UK. Like, I'm really looking for that to be like, joy, some sort of like, yeah, but aim for Bob's like last whomp, and then we all end together. No hangers on. Hey everyone, it's getting there, it's getting there. Will you sing bottom of page, oh, I can't say page numbers. 106. After that crazy, it sort of peaks, and we were gone astray with those slides. And then 106, most of what's interesting there is in the accompaniment. So if you'll just sing it like you've got like a secret or something. I'm just listening for like, oh, tidings of, some sort of like intrigue in the sound, something like that. Otherwise, if it just sounds like, why are they singing it over and over again? But hey, I'm impressed with you guys. This is tricky stuff. Thank you for your hard work on this, yeah? I want to keep working on it and keep improving it, but I think I'll have to leave it there and move on. Let me think if there's, the other big thing, I know the beginning, maybe we can, let's do the chords at the beginning, and then what I really need, friends, is the pianos to be true pianos, so like measure 36 and 37, I'm not getting what I'm looking for there. In terms of dynamic contrast. So the tenors have the melody in 33, right? Save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, and again, you go to that like, I've got a secret. I feel like is the best way to explain it. Oh, tidings of comfort and then snap, comfort and joy. Can you create all of the like bipolar, almost like fractured sort of
subito piano.
Subito piano, yeah, absolutely. And then also subito, like maybe not quite aggression on comfort and joy, but like sudden intensity there, but all like within control. And then oh, tidings of comfort and joy. And so like you're just really cool there. So we have fun, I've got a secret, a little bit aggressive, having fun, and then end with poise. All in like one system. I don't know if it's possible. I know the beginning is super confusing, right? It's just like without the percussion, it's like I don't know what's going on. So I'll do my very best to give you like very deliberate entrances. I think I want to not deal with the first 4 bars and invite you to start with Bob playing your parts at bar number 5, and I'll just spend another few minutes on this. Here's bar number 5 in our open 5th with Bob playing our parts.
So that's what's everything.
That's when the basses make their entrance, correct. We start together? Here we go, at this tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. Tenors, make sure you stay on the A in measure 9. You go up to the B flat just a little bit too soon, I believe, to my ear. One more time, measure 5. 1, 2, ready, go. A, G, A, sustain, A, B flat, finally 2, 3, 4, A, 2. So tricky, tenors. It's so tricky. Let me take you. So you have this C natural versus the C sharp. Let's look at that. So that can be an exciting moment. So this is a 1, 10, 11. Pick up to 12 tenors. Okay, yeah. Let's do it one note at a time. Here's 1, 2. Up to the D. Now C natural. A, G, F, G sharp, tritone. And then that's back to ooh. Do you see your little ooh above? Okay, that's sticking together. This would be crazy, but I'd love to add the sopranos to that with Bob's firm assistance. And by the way, Bob, here, I'm just gonna open this up so we get a little bit more.
Thank you.
Will you play that forte chord so they hear what the harmony that we all listen to Bob? Yeah, we listened to Bob's chord at 12. With T and also T. Oh, I'm saying the wrong thing to you, but we've got T here and T there. One more time, the chord. Yeah. Can I hear that chord build up? So this is all parts. Let's do 10, 11. Will you start on the third beat of 11? So this is basses, tenors, sopranos. So one note at a time. Everybody together. 1, 2. Oh. And then here it is. B flat. And then together a chord. Good, next one. Altos, next one. Go up. And then vanish. Beautiful. We try in time from 5, and then I have to go on. In time from 5, with Bob playing with us. 1, 2, ready, go. What a workout for your brains. All right. It's so good. But the vanish was so exactly what I was looking for that you did before. We make sure that happens, sopranos. I remember we worked against this because I put you up in the strong part of your voice, and it's very easy to just blast us all the way there. And it's so cool if you. And what you're making way there for is Bob introduces the rhythmic. So that's what the ear wants to be drawn to, and if we're not careful, then the audience will just think that we're supposed to be listening to your high note, which is not what we're listening for here. All right, everybody. Wow. Okay. If you can do a little bit of work on that on those isolated part tracks, I think we'll enjoy ourselves. All right, it's 7:05. We're doing great. That was, I think, really productive. I wish we had time for a run. That's okay. Let's go to. Can I give you a break with? Is Santa a break? Hopefully, let's go to Santa and just see how this is going for us. I just want to hear your page 8 to the end. 113.
What will Santa bring?
Yes. Sorry. What Santa will bring. So we're going to sing with the children on this, the youth. It's going to be a tearjerker, I hope. So here's 113, page 8. This might be a tricky part to start at, but the children will have just sung. They go with my family here, I have nothing to fear. I sleep with my heart full of love. And then the treble sing. And though soon. Good. Let's hear it. Here's and. Go ahead. And soon. Off on 2. Off on 2. Again. families too. Because of the way that I wrote melody sopranos, it's kind of contrary to the word stress, and it sticks out to me if I hear families rather than families too. Thank you for nodding your heads. Appreciate your feedback. One change, 147, 148, my friends. Can we put the cutoff of Christmas Wish right on 2? We strategized that with Sammy to make it a little easier on the kids so it's the same as their first time. So 147, 148, if y'all just mark that in for me, cross off your dot, and what we'll end up with is our Christmas wish, and then we'll have a little bit more time for a breath. I think that makes sense. Bob made a suggestion for me, 138. I'm just remembering looking at my score now, but I'm not sure if I want to change it on y'all. Friends and their fam. I think I have to keep it as is, just because the kids are also working on this. Can we do it a little bit faster? Can I take you from 106? I'll sing the kids part, and y'all can sing your beautiful oohs. Oh, can I take you one system back further? Just practice our key change. Here's 99, please. Ooh. 99. Have it? Sing your first chord, 99. 1, 2, lullaby. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and then you fade away and they sing, with my family near, I have nothing to fear. I sleep with my heart full of love to all, and those energy. You'll be here in our hearts. You'll put love in our arms. Let this be what Santa will bring. 2. For all those that born. 2, 3, 1. Okay, let me stop you there. Waited all years. The tenor notes there. I want it to sound rather dramatic and like bombastic. Do you have that sound for me right now, or do we not have the voice and energy for it at this late rehearsals? I just want to hear it at some point before. Just full Hallmark movie moment at Bring on bottom of page 8 is what I'm going for.
Okay.
So I'm sort of, though you may wander for. Okay. Are we getting kind of confident on the pitches? Could be more confident. Let's see. What's the most effective way to tackle this? I wonder if I could just give you another run. Pick up to 113 tenors and basses. You kind of have an important thing there. You sort of carry us forward with that crescendo. Do, fa. And then we have the other rhythms. So we have oh, and those soon, and then we come together as a choir. You should feel that energy as you come together on the downbeat of 114. And then I am trying to let you move. I think if we just sing it a little bit faster, it'll be easier on the voice. Those chords otherwise feel really long. All the girls and boys who... Wait, so if we can move it, let's see what we can do. What's a good place to start? How about pick up to 106? Pick up to 106, everybody. With my fam... Here we go. 1 and 2. With my fam... I have nothing to... A little faster, 2. I sleep with my heart full of hope, and the slowly grow, you are never alone. Though you may wander far, you'll be here in our hearts. You'll find love in our hearts. Let this be what they'll sing. That was great. Please grant our Christmas wish.
Please grant our Christmas wish, and we will be grateful and good. Next year too. Next year too.
Lovely. Yeah, good work, tenors. Yeah. It's there.
And I'm just,
Not feeling great vocally.
the
Okay.
instrument is not happening.
Oh no, yeah, honestly, I feel you there. Yeah, I see you shaking your head. I'm like, you're doing great. Careful with the R. I was working with the kids on this as well. That the R doesn't creep in. I get next year too. Next year too. And that is so critical that we get that to tune nicely, right in place there, tenors.
God
You
bless
change
you.
the whole flavor of the chord, right?
You like those minor fours?
I guess I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I do too.
The flat six,
I
right?
love it. Yeah.
I realized I was putting that in so
No,
many
it's great.
things. Good. Okay. Do you envision the hallmark effect that we're going for?
Yeah.
Okay. If you envision it, then I think I can
gotta
call
make
it
people cry on
good.
this one.
I hope so, in the best possible way. Angels, I'm hoping, is kind of pretty close. I've heard it in really good shape, and that's going to be with some of the other choirs. So I'm going to actually just take us to Away in a Manger, and then I'll need to let us take a break so I can move on to that other music. Okay, I think that one will happen. I think that one will be there. Here's Away in a Manger. This one's tricky too. Let's see where we're at with it. We've spent more time on the middle section than we have on the beginning or the end. Can I just see where we're at the last section? So let's first do page 6. Be near me. This starts a cappella. Pick up to 110. Here it goes, friends. 1, 2, B. Altos. Okay, great. Yeah, very nice, everyone. Sopranos, very important, similar to something that I think I said on the previous piece at 7. In thy tender care. Dur cannot be more than 10 there. Very important, okay? And when you all mark, maybe, I'm hesitant to have you mark like a dynamic there, but you've gone from all of the independent choir stuff to 130, 128. When you come together in the choir, it can be too much sound all at once. So especially as you go to in thy tender care, really supposed to be kind of the most tender moment. Do you think if you marked like mezzo piano, would that encourage you to sing more or less? Probably a little bit less. Let's try mezzo piano and see if that's effective, and we'll revisit next time we see that happen in front of us. So if you mark in mezzo piano, we'll see if that works. Okay, and then tender happens. Okay, we go back to bottom of page 6, and I'll just ask you, will you just underline the word love and love me? I pray. That surprise harmony there needs motivation. Right now the harmony sounds unmotivated because there's no emotion behind it or dynamic. And love me, I pray. And then this can be kind of pleading, I pray, I pray. So sopranos, if you could underline specifically the pray that you have that's a quarter note, I think that's the sound that I'm looking for there, that's sort of pleading. And can we sing this whole section one more time? Any questions before we do that? Here's 110. Will you play the accompaniment with us this time, Bob? Bob is just getting a little bit behind it. They're not sure when to sing yet. But otherwise, yeah, it's happening. What was I going to say? Sopranos and altos, let me invite you to mark in a good breath. I know I wrote some long notes for you in this to sustain. So here's 116. Go ahead and take a full quarter. And in addition to that, I think you really can sort of taper away, and then we'll get a little bit more of the sort of bells that, so stay close by. That'll just make it a little bit easier on you to sing. Let's try it one more time. 110. So the breath is in 116 after stay. You see you've got those two dotted quarter notes, dotted half notes that are held together. So you can taper away and then stay close. It's almost like you lose your train of thought and then you come back to it sort of falling asleep, something like that maybe. Here's 110. Here we go. 1 and 2. Shivers, yes! Oh, it's happening, yeah, fantastic. We get behind on the pickups. Bless all, 3, 1. So just confidence on those if I'm moving. And then if I do this, if you'll respond on tight tender care. Those can fade away a little bit more, and then that leaves us wanting for more. Okay, good. Can I take you to the beginning now? Let's see how the beginning is. And maybe we have time for a little bit of a run. I'm not sure, but we start right at 17. We'll see if we get stuck on anything. We'll take a break in just a minute. In a dream. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then go. The stars in the heavens looked down. And now expand. And then it goes on. There's some fireworks that happen, some scales. Here's pick up to 75, the cattle. 1 and 2. The cattle are going Feels like it's hanging about a mezzo piano throughout. Do we have more gas in the tank for mezzo fortes and fortes? Yeah, be near me that whole section. I know I don't want to cook you any more than is necessary, but it's there. I'm tempted to see if I can play the accompaniment here to give you a sense. Can you sing this without a conductor? Will you sing along to my accompaniment? I might not be perfect, but I want to give you some idea, and this will also be good practice to me. Are you on board? And then we'll take a break in a second. Okay, we're gonna go from page 4. And Bob, yeah, let's sing together there.
Where are you?
59.
You and Charlie would just stay in one spot.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Internet people. So if you find me, friends, pick up to 64, I believe, with the sopranos, asleep. Asleep. Okay, here it is. And go. I'm looking for all the power. I hope my pianists all have tents. But I think it's just a little bit more, yeah. We need that sort of support from the accompaniment there, Bob, for them to feel confidence. I hope that gives you some idea. But thank you all very much for putting your beautiful voices and the parts into that. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I think I've saved some time for our little break. So at this point, who is singing Lights of Remembrance? Can I just ask by raise of hand? Fantastic, big group, excellent. So if you're not, that's okay. You can stay for the, do we have snacks? I don't see.
Yes.
Oh, they are. So you're welcome to stay for snacks either way. Let's take
And there will be a
10
new,
minutes or so.
there's going to be a new live for Lights of Remembrance. So you don't have to watch the entire thing of this one. So come back for Lights of Remembrance for the new link on the website. Okay, and ending this one.